right, let me cut across to big news coming in eastern Ladakh. Disengagement verification that's currently underway. Big update coming in. Troop disengagement at 2 friction points in eastern Ladakh has been completed. Verification of the disengagement process is in progress. Both sides. The sides coordinated patrolling modalities to be decided between ground commanders. Ground commanders are officers of the rank of brigadiers and below. Army sources tell us that there are at least 2 points where the pullback has already completed. Troop disengagement at 2 friction points in eastern Ladakh complete. Shiv Arur joins me live from the newsroom to give us more details. Shiv, please take it away on the troop disengagement at the 2 friction points that now stands complete. A huge success. It seems like normalcy has just about begun between the 2 countries, India and China.
Well, the first steps towards normalcy hopefully have been taken. What we can confirm right now, Nabila, is that the immediate agreement which had decided on a limited pullback of troops and non-permanent structures like tents, etc. In Depsang and Demchok have been pulled back. So we can confirm to our viewers that that first milestone in what Modi and Xi Jinping had agreed upon between the 2 countries a few days ago in Kazan has been completed in 2 very stubborn friction points in eastern Ladakh. Now comes the task between both the armies of India and China to cross-verify that each other's side has actually done what they have committed to do, which is to pull back to a certain distance. But this is the easy part. The actual pullback that we've seen happen over the last few days, Nabila, as well as the verification, is the non-complicated part. It is the step that comes after this that is going to be, slightly more challenging and slightly more, of a concern, because that is going to involve moving back firepower, moving back tanks, moving back armored personnel carriers, missiles, radars, things like that from the depth areas, further back. Is that going to happen? We don't know just yet. But as of now, with the 2 sides verifying each other's pullback, verifying that the disengagement in fact has happened as per commitments, what we can look forward to now is a resumption of patrolling. Remember, there has been no patrolling by either side in these 2 areas since 2020. So we are now potentially on the threshold of a return to a pre-April 2020 situation when patrolling used to happen on both sides. But as we saw in the India-China standoff, clashes between patrols are precisely what led to large-scale escalations like we saw on the Pangong Lake shores, like we saw in the Galwan Valley where there were several deaths as well. And therefore, the concern now is going to be about scheduling patrols in such a way that each side doesn't run into the other side. Disengagement complete, verification on, patrolling resumes next.
Right, that's great news. Let me also bring in Shivani, who's been at the epicenter. She's been very closely tracking developments there. Shivani, we hear that 2 friction points, disengagement has completed. Would you tell us more on the significance and what's to expect in the days going forward?
Nabila, as we were telling our viewers that the disengagement will be over by today, and now the defense sources have confirmed that the disengagement is complete at Depsang Plains and Demchok, and very soon the patrolling will resume. That has come right from the horse's mouth, Nabila, and the pattern in which the patrolling will be done now is still being worked out. What we are being told through the sources is that the local commanders will be meeting, and talks between the local commanders, that means the brigadiers there, they will be on. These talks will be on. They will be working on the modalities of the patrolling, how it will be happening now, because we were already told that it will happen in a coordinated form. So 1 country at a time will be patrolling to these points. There are around 2 points in Demchok, 5 points in Depsang, where initially the patrolling will resume. The disengagement is complete. The verification goes on. And now the next step is patrolling. And very important out here is to mention that tomorrow Diwali celebrations will take place. That means the sweets will be exchanged between PLA and the Indian Army. That is a welcome gesture right after the disengagement is completed. And perhaps the tensions will ease step by step now.
All right. Thanks very much, Shivani, for joining us with those details.